Where have you been? We're almost late.
I was stopped by those soldiers. You know, those guys can be frustrating.
Dude, why didn't you bribe them? Are you trying to uphold the law? In this society?
Of course not. I gave them money immediately, but the money I gave them was not enough.
Oh, they had to delay you?
No big deal. It is their job. But really, those boys that could not pay will definitely suffer till evening, and they will still pay. They cannot go scot-free. Hey. Isn't that Cynthia? Cynthia, why are you crying?
My boyfriend beat me again.
Oh please. I actually thought it was something else. Don't annoy him and he won't beat you. That's it. Girls always misbehave, just like my own girlfriend. I bought an expensive phone for her. She went ahead to sleep with another guy. Wow! I got my guys and together we beat her up. If you had said that someone else beat you, I would have called the boys to beat him for you. Without question.
But, I didn't do anything wrong. I will try not to annoy him again.
Good. And don't forget to send me your pictures for the scam project.
No problem, as long as you don't forget me when the money comes in.
Cynthia, how is business?
Oh, very good. I am thankful you introduced me to this creative business.
You said creative. Really?
Yes, the most creative indeed. Especially since I don't have to give the customers anything. All I get is free money.
We can only thank our amazing government and the police for making this possible. If they did their job well, most business people like us would be in prison.
Which prison? Is it the ones overcrowded with the guilty and innocent people who through corrupt judges are always declared guilty, and those forever guilty since the court has still not taken their case? Let's just thank God for his mercy upon us.
I just received a message from my husband's colleague. He was part of the last batch of politicians that slumped at the hearing in the House of Assembly. I have to go now.
This country, years of politicians fainting to beat the law still works.
Why won't it work? Aren't they all fainters? Mr. Lawman. How is my husband?
As usual, he acted excellently. I could not have given a better performance. He might be the one to take the award this year for the faint in our stars.
I am so proud of my man. Anyway, what are your plans for us this year?
Oh, no. Mrs. Living Us. You know that is not how the government is run.
I know. But sometimes we citizens need to know about things.
You know, if we involve everyone in the decision-making, it will look too much like democracy, and that is unacceptable. Besides, the summary of our decisions is all the same. Looting. Looting. Looting.
I know what you're thinking. Wow. The people that did that drama are so talented. You're also probably thinking that you would not want to live in that kind of world. Well, that is only a fraction of how deteriorated the Nigerian justice system would get if we don't do something.
We are already seeing the signs in the country even now. We all have an idea of what the Sustainable Development Goals are. But a lot of people don't know about the 16th goal. SDG 16, Peace, Justice and Strong Institutions. It means to promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, and to provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels.
Yes. There are a lot of big words there. But basically what it means is that we ensure there is peace in our society, and everyone, no matter who they are, get the justice they deserve without using leg, and that everyone does their job with integrity. It also means that we work together to end all violence and related deaths. That includes all forms of jungle justice, whether the person deserves it or not. We need to let the proper authorities do the job of judging. Child abuse, domestic abuse, internet abuse, all kinds of abuse, and kidnapping should be an uncommon occurrence, and should be punished severely. We should promote justice in all senses. Everyone should get what they deserve, good or bad. Eliminate any corrupt and incompetent police force. We should not need to pay the police or anyone to do the job they have already been paid to do.
We should reduce corruption and bribery, especially on our part. Please, refrain from cheating people in your businesses. We cannot resort to paying bribes to make our lives easier. Encourage the supremacy of the law, and ensure that no man or woman is above the law. Politicians fainting during interrogation should not be a normal thing.
I recommend slapping the person with justice and continuing with the interrogations.
All people's interest from the grassroots to the top should be represented in government. This means that every citizen should be involved in the decision-making of the government.
All citizens should have legal identification. A lot of people still don't have their national identification number. We should have records of all these things.
If children are the future of tomorrow, youths are the future of today. Adults are the future of the past, meaning the revolution starts somewhere. We cannot keep blaming our older generation and forefathers. We should start solving the problems ourselves and refuse to be corrupt. It would not be easy, and it might take some time before we see results.
As youths, what we can do is teach and educate ourselves about these things, and also try to uphold them. We might not be able to do as much as we hope, but every effort counts. And if we make peace, justice, and strong institutions a habit now in our small ways, it would not be hard to make a big difference when we get the chance.
Of course, it will not be easy. So when you get tired or confused in your fight for justice, you can reach out to us.
We are known as the protectors of justice.
Whenever you need us, we will be there, ready and willing to help.
Teaching you
the art
of justice.